My name is Ladana Kirkland. I am the director at Guntersville Child Development Center. My job entails a lot. I help enroll children. I help in the classrooms from time to time. That's actually my favorite part of the job, is being able to go in the classrooms. I get to go in and help in those classrooms and help those babies. I try to have a really good relationship with my families so that they can feel like that they are leaving their children in trustworthy hands. When I think of United Way, I think of probably one of the most horrible days of my life. In the 2011 tornadoes, I was in Kirkland, Alabama, at my grandparents' house. My granddaddy had been diagnosed with cancer, and he was at the end of his life. They had told us, hospice had told us, he probably had 5 to 7 days to live. So our family was taking turns being there. My son and I were there. My son at the time had just turned 2, and when the tornadoes came through, I heard the tornado. I grabbed my son and told my grandmother to get in the bathroom with my son. As I opened the door to go get my grandfather, I saw the wall fall on him, and so I just shut the door and I held my son as tightly as I could as the house collapsed around us. When it was over, there was a small area that I could crawl out of, and I could hear my granddaddy screaming for help under the rubble. I walked about 2 miles carrying my son to the rescue, the fire and rescue station, and they were overwhelmed with just calls. In the course of that, they took me to like a little, it was like a office really, but that's where at the time they were putting people. And while I was there, when the tornado came, I had taken my shoes off. I walk around my house barefooted, and my son had been taking a nap, and he was just in a t-shirt and a diaper. I had taken his clothes off of him so he could be comfortable and sleep. So while I was there at the shelter, I had no shoes. My son had no diapers. My son had no clothes except for a t-shirt. And when we got to the shelter, they gave me a bag, and the bag had diapers, and it had clothes for my son, and they gave me a pair of shoes. And the bag had United Way logo and American Red Cross logo, which I know is a United Way agency. So through United Way and through American Red Cross that night, United Way was able to provide something for me and my son that on a normal everyday basis I would have been able to provide throughout the week. At the time, I was not working here, and I didn't know a whole lot about United Way, but I remember that logo plainly on that little bag that I was given, and at that time it meant the world to me. It meant more than if somebody had handed me $1,000, because it was something that when you're in a position where you can't provide for your family, or for your children, or for yourself, you know, and you have to rely on others, it's great to know that there's somebody there. They have agencies that help people from birth to death, and it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your economic status, it doesn't matter your social status. They're going to help you if you're in need, and that's why I am a huge supporter of United Way. I've been here about 4 years. I started in a daycare classroom. I was able to move into an early Head Start classroom. About 3 months ago, I had gotten the assistant director's position, and our director had to retire. So when she retired, I was able to take her spot. The Child Development Center, to me, has really become a heart, because we're able to serve families because of United Way that maybe we would not be able to serve, because we serve very low income families. Our fees are a sliding scale, and they're based on your income, so we're able through United Way to be able to keep those fees lower because of their sponsorship, and we're able to provide quality child care for families that otherwise may not be able to afford it. Every donation, every dollar, every dime is important, whether it be helping somebody in a tragedy like I was, or whether it be helping take care of children that need quality income, quality child care so that their parents can support them and get an income, or whether it be other agencies that need help, or women's shelter, children, foster families, our elderly people with the food program that they have. There's so many ways that your donation and time can be valuable to so many different agencies.